Namaste, my friends. Welcome to shimaflowyoga. I'm Jodi, and today I'm excited that we are starting a new series, Energizing Yoga, a journey through the chakras. So this is an 8-week series focusing on our 7th chakras in our body. So chakras are energy centers located from the base of the spine through the crown of the head. So each week we will focus on a particular chakra. So the first week will be the first chakra at the base of the spine, which is more of a grounding chakra. The second one, which is below the navel, focuses on our emotions, our creative side. Our third chakra, which is right behind the navel, is our power center. It's our determination, our drive. Fourth chakra, the heart chakra, of course, the chakra of love. Fifth chakra, the throat, is our chakra of communication. And then the sixth chakra is right between the brows. This is our chakra of intuition and insight. And finally, the second chakra is the crown of the head, where is our relationship in this universe, relationship with a higher power. And then for the 8th video, we will take a journey through all chakras through one practice. So when these chakras are balanced, it just makes us feel good overall. It gives us more health, more vitality, more energy. We're happier, we live better, and our relationships are better. So you'll see how all these different qualities, how we balance these chakras, how they come into play through these videos. So take it at your own pace. As always, go grab your yoga mat and let's find your happy place. Okay, so we're going to start on our backs in a reclined position. We're going to be here for a couple minutes as we kind of take a journey of the first chakra, Muladhara chakra, and that's this chakra at the base of your spine. Okay, so come onto your back. If you want to grab a little pillow or blanket for your head, you can go ahead and do that, and just come into whatever position your body falls into. You can extend your legs out, you can bring the soles of the feet together, but we're just kind of finding a nice relaxed position in our bodies. And then go ahead and close your eyes, okay? And you're going to bring your attention to the base of your spine. And this is the location of your first chakra, Muladhara chakra. So Mula means seat, Adhara means support. So this chakra, the color of this chakra is red. So like a deep ruby red. So just kind of start to visualize the color red, the base of your spine. And this chakra is the most physical and most instinctual chakra of the 7 chakras in our body. It's very grounding in nature. It's an earth element. And this chakra is connected to our fight or flight response. It's our survival center. So our intention behind focusing on our chakras in this series is to balance them as much as possible and to bring awareness, just a little bit more knowledge into how these chakras connect with our bodies. So this first chakra is associated with your legs and with your back physically. And when this chakra is in balance, you might have anxiety and fears or a lack of confidence. And when it's balanced, you're feeling confident, you have energy, you're calm, you're open and centered to whatever life brings to you. So we're going to revisit a mantra as we move through this video today. This mantra is, I am peaceful, protected, and secure. So repeat that to yourself a few times. I am peaceful, protected, and secure. Continuing to focus on the base of the spine. the color ruby red. The grounding earth element of this energy center, Muladhara. So we're going to slowly come up to a seated position and just move in your body the easiest way it is for you to move up to the seated position, Sukhasana. So you come on up, just come into your cross-legged position and close your eyes. Let's bring the hands to Anjali Mudra. So Anjali Mudra, you just press the palms together, draw the thumbs into your chest and take your gaze, your inner gaze to your hands. And again, still focusing now, noticing as you're seated into this pose, you're rooting down through that first chakra right at the base of the spine, this connection in this seated position that we are making with the earth. Again, repeating, I am peaceful, protected, and secure. Okay, let's slowly transition to child's pose. We're going to come onto the knees and sit back onto the heels and reach the arms out in front of you. We're just using this pose to transition up to our next pose. So we're going to stretch the arms out in front of you. Good. Rise up on the knees. We're coming right to downward facing dog. So tuck your toes under, lift your knees, your hips up, push away with your hands, melting your heart, your chest towards your thighs, drop the head so it's relaxed. Just lift up through the hips, press down through the heels, maybe walking the dog a little bit, just alternating heels, whatever feels good to bring sensation into your body. And then we're going to slowly walk the feet up, all the way up towards the hands. Let's inhale and rise up to standing. We're going to stretch the arms up above the head. And then exhale, bring your hands right to your sides. We're coming into Tadasana, or mountain pose. Okay, so close your eyes again. Relax your hands to your sides, fingers point down. And let's bring our attention to our feet. Okay, so just kind of rocking forward and back a little bit on the feet. Feeling all four corners. Trying to evenly place your weight into the feet. So the four corners right below the big toe, the pinky toe, inner heel, outer heel. So you're rooting down. We have minor chakras in our soles of the feet and in the palms of the hands. So again, that energy moving through, drawing up through the feet, through the legs, and right to the base of the spine. Again, noticing the groundedness of this pose, the stability through your feet. Attention to that ruby red color. And then just draw up on your pelvic floor here. This is called Mula Bandha, your root lock. So it's kind of like you have to go to the bathroom, but you can't find one, so you're holding it in. So those muscles start to engage. Yeah, just notice the breath. Now with your feet either toes touching, or you can bring your feet hip width distance. We're going to come into chair pose. So you're just going to bend your knees. You're going to sit back, okay, like you're sitting in a chair. So it's Utkatasana. And then float your arms up towards the sky. Take the gaze up. Good. And again, find that balance in your feet. Drawing up on your root lock, Mula Bandha, that pelvic floor lifting. Pull the belly in. Take the gaze up. And breathe. Take one more breath in. We're going to exhale to a forward fold. So straighten the legs, standing up, and then fold all the way down, chest to thighs. Good. Now we're going to take the left leg and we're going to step it back. Okay, drop the knee down, untuck the toes. So lower your hips down, and then just bring your hands right up on top of your thigh here. Okay, so let's focus on right here, this quadricep and the psoas, the hip flexor muscle right here. And this area right here is directly connected to our fight or flight response, right? So we want to open that up. We're going to lift up through the chest, and then let's lift up through the arms. Take the gaze up and breathe. Take one more breath in. Lift up a little bit more through your heart, and then exhale, release your hands down to the mat. Okay, and we're gonna tuck the toe under, lift the knee up, and then spin your heel down so your foot is flat. We're coming to warrior one. Let's rise up to the standing position. Reach the arms up. Again, grounding, rooting down through the feet. Drawing up on the pelvic floor, Mula Bandha. Reaching up through the fingers. And just find a gazing point that works well for you. Eyes are still, so it's drishti, right? Our gaze. Just keep the eyes on a non-moving object. Find stillness. You can take them up towards your hands if that works best for you. I am peaceful, protected, and secure. Let's take one more breath in. And now bring your hands to your heart center. We're going to tuck the toes under, and we're going to come right into warrior three. So we're going to balance on this right leg. So give yourself a little push. Straighten out your right leg, and then hinge at your hip, lifting your back leg up. Your body's parallel to the ground. Turn the toes down and kind of pull this left hip down so your hips are square. Reach your arms out in front. You can do a little slight bend in the knee if you need to here. Do what's best for your body, right? Always tuning in, right? And as we are starting to cultivate more acceptance and more confidence overall within ourselves. So be confident and trust in what you feel in your body. Take one more breath in. Now we're going to slowly stand up, okay? Take your left heel and just rest it on the inside of your right ankle like a kickstand. We're coming to tree pose or Vrikshasana. So from here, you're going to slowly find balance again, bringing your foot to the inside of your calf or sliding it up above your knee to the inside of your thigh. And let's reach the arms up. Finding your breath. Again, in balance pose is really important to keep your eyes focused. But if you want the challenge, close your eyes here. Notice how that affects this pose. Go ahead, take one more breath in. And then exhale, let's release back down to a forward fold. Okay, we're going to step the right leg back now and repeat this sequence on the other side. Drop the knee, untuck the toe. Really get those hips down. Again, you want to feel the stretch in the front of this back leg, right? The front of the thigh. So allow yourself to sink down, lift your chest, and then let's lift the arms up and breathe. Notice what you're feeling in your body. Allow yourself to go deeper into sensation without forcing, right? We slowly move in and out of these poses. Good, one more breath in. Exhale, release the hands. Tuck the toe under, lift the knee, and then spin that heel in so your foot is flat, rising up, warrior one. Keep your front knee bent, stretch the arms up. Let's come back to that mantra, I am peaceful, protected, and secure. Good, eyes are steady. Reach through those fingertips. Open your heart a little bit more. Let's bring the hands to the heart. Tuck the toe under. Give yourself a little push with that back foot as you balance on your front foot. Warrior three or Virabhadrasana 3. Hinge at that hip. Point the toe down. Gaze forward. Reach your arms out in front of you. And if the reaching the arms in front of you doesn't work for you, you can keep your hands to your heart here. Let's try to lower that right hip just a little bit. Turn the toes down. Keep pulling the belly in. Reach and stretch in opposite directions, through the fingertips, through the foot. Good. Slowly come up to that standing position, hands to your heart. Rest your right heel to the inside of your left ankle, starting here, okay? And then we're going to slowly lift that foot up. Take it to the inner calf, or maybe get it up a little bit higher into your inner thigh. And then from here, keep the eyes focused, reach your arms up. And you guys know, if you're challenged in balance, if you're falling, just keep coming back to it. We are free of judgment, free of expectation, just allowing whatever happens to happen, and have, again, the confidence in that, knowing you're exactly where you're supposed to be. Good. Stretch up through those fingertips a little bit more. Notice the rooting of your foot into the earth. Good. And we'll take one more breath in. And bring your hands back to your heart. Release the feet or the foot down. And then step your feet out wide. Okay, so we're coming into a low squat called Muladhara. So turn your toes out. Heels are a little wider than your hips, and you're just going to bend your knees and you're going to squat all the way down. And then from here, if you need to adjust a little bit, you can adjust a little bit. Now, we want to hold this pose. It's ideal, right, if we can try and get our heels down all the way, but that's not always going to happen. So grab your blanket if your heels are not coming down and place it elevated underneath your heels for support until you've got full support of the heels. Also in this pose, you can sit on a block, so you can just rest on the block. You're still going to get a really good openness through your hips right here, and that groundedness, right? So coming into Muladhara, this really allows us to get low to the ground, right? Low to the earth, and get that grounded sensation. So bring your elbows to the inside of the knees, palms together. Press into your knees and elbows into each other, and then start to lift the heart up. Shoulders come back, close your eyes, and breathe. Again, coming back to the qualities of that first chakra, right? The location, base of the spine, the color, ruby red, the qualities, groundedness, safety, security, confidence. I am peaceful, protected, and secure. Okay, let's come back to a standing forward bend, Uttanasana. So release the hands down. Start to lean forward as you straighten your legs. Turn the toes forward. Now, and here, bring your feet in whatever position feels good. It might feel good to toe heel your feet in and bring them closer together, or maybe bringing them a little wider, and we're going to fall forward, okay? So right here, let the head just extend down towards the floor as you look between your thighs, okay? And you decide, do you want to be more active in this pose? So if so, you're going to just bring your hands around the back of your legs, maybe pull yourself in deeper, or would you like to relax a little bit more? Take your hands around your elbows and just dangle in this position. So find which position works best. Come back to your breath. Always remember, you are your own best teacher, so you know what's best for your body. Okay, release the hands. We're going to come to a seated position, so slowly lower yourself down into your seat. Extend your right leg out. Bring your left foot into your right thigh, so the sole of the foot rests on the thigh. Your knee points out to the side. We're going to inhale and reach the arms up. Take the gaze up, and then exhale, fold right over that right leg, pulling yourself in. Bringing your gaze down to your leg. And it doesn't matter, you guys, if you're lower down, if your chest is close to your thigh, or if you can only come maybe an inch forward, it doesn't matter. It's what you're feeling in your body, that sensation. And just keep practicing. Good, drawing up. Come into the breath. Good, let's rise all the way up and switch legs now. Left leg extends, right foot comes in. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, fold forward. Again, taking the gaze down, neck's relaxed. A little more active, flex the foot, press the back of the knee down. So this sequence of poses, this first chakra video is really great if you're feeling anxious, if you're feeling uneasy. Good if you have like a presentation to do and you're feeling a little nervous. Trying this practice before that will help to ground you and to relax you. Let's come all the way up. And we're going to come onto our back. So as you come back, bend your knees. You're going to bring the ankles under the knees for bridge pose, Setu Bandhasana. So feet are about hip width distance. Try to get those ankles under the knees, arms to your sides. We're going to inhale and start to lift the hips up. Okay, so as you lift up, now from here, you're going to walk your shoulders in a little bit and then interlace your fingers. Okay, straighten your arms. Now, if you have a block and you want to support yourself in this pose, you can slide the block right underneath your back right here. And this is an excellent way to hold this pose if you want to be supported in your bridge pose. Okay, so we're going to keep pressing through the feet to lift up. So as you walk in, your shoulders in, right? Maybe interlacing the fingers if that's available to you. And imagine like you're squeezing something between your thighs, like squeezing that yoga block between your thighs and just creating a little more strength. And then focus on your feet. Lift your toes up and press through those four corners of the feet, right? And then notice that connection with the earth, the grounding through your feet. Those minor chakras in the soles of the feet that are rising up, drawing the energy up through your legs, all the way up to the base of your spine, feeding into that first chakra, Muladhara. I am peaceful, protected, and secure. Go ahead, take one more breath in and then slowly lower down. Let's draw the knees into the chest. Really hug the knees in now. As you hug the knees in, lifting right the lower back up so we get a nice little stretch to that low back, and then lift your forehead up and just kind of curl into a ball here, stretching out through the back, through the spine. Good, release down and then drop your knees over to the right. Take your gaze to the left, spinal twist. Use your right hand to gently press on the outside to get deeper. And inhale to center. Let's take it over to the left. And back to center. One more time, knees to chest. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale, release out. Extend your legs, your feet to the corners of the mat. Relax your arms to your sides. And let's find stillness in our body, in our minds. And stay connected to our breath. Okay, so let's start to move in our bodies a little bit, our fingers, our toes. And as always in Shavasana, you can stay here as long as you need to. Otherwise, we're going to bend the knees. And keep your eyes closed here as you come over to your side. And then up to a seated position. So we're back to Sukhasana, this grounding posture. Bringing your hands to your heart. And then repeating our mantra to balance our first chakra, I am peaceful, protected, and secure. Repeat that a few times to yourself. While you visualize the beautiful glowing light of ruby red at the base of your spine, radiating down through your legs to your feet, through your hips. Up to your back. Let's take one more breath in together as we sweep the arms up. And bring your hands back to your heart. Namaste. Thanks for joining me today. Great job, you guys. So, we've all been there where sometimes we're feeling uneasy, disconnected, maybe just out of sorts in our bodies, nervous, anxious, and kind of unclear about what direction or where we're supposed to be going in our lives. So just be open and compassionate to yourself. Practice this anytime you need to feel that grounding nature, and just continue on with no expectations, and you're going to do just fine. So if you like this video, please press the like button, share it with others, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I will see you next week when we will focus on our second chakra, which is about emotions, desire, and creativity. I'll see you then. Namaste.